All right, so let's take a look here on sedentary lifestyles. So, from the Harvard Alumni and Aerobic Centers of longitudinal studies, they found that if somebody lives a sedentary lifestyle, meaning they stay still, they stay put, most of the time they have the highest death rate. And everybody, if you can, take some notes on this. This is really good information. So they found that, I'm not sure how many people they looked at on this. Oh, 33,000. Based off of the Pfaffenberger's Harvard Alumni study of 17,000 Harvard graduates and Blair's Aerobic Center longitudinal studies of 33,000 men and women, we can make 4 conclusions. Okay, so that's a lot of people. All right, so a sedentary lifestyle has the highest death rate. That means if you don't move much, your chances of death are higher than somebody who moves more. That goes without saying. By simply walking 1 mile per day, just 1 mile per day, or 17 minutes of walking, or 2,000 steps, okay, 2,000 steps. I mean, it's not a lot to do. 1 mile. I mean, you're talking about your total for the whole day. I average 10,000 steps per day on average. On average. And I'm at my desk a lot, but I have to go and grab a cup of coffee. I'm at, helping patients out. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing education. I'm moving around. I'm just keeping busy. But if you can walk 1 mile per day, you just lessen the highest death rate by a quarter. It's not a joke. A quarter. If you walk 2 miles per day, you just increase your lifespan by half. So 2 miles per day, or 34 minutes of walking. By walking 3 miles per day, you just increased your lifespan quite dramatically. And if you can get up to 5 miles per day, or 85 minutes of walking total for the whole day, you have the lowest death rate. Pretty good information, I feel. So let me kind of read some part of this here. So we can make 4 conclusions. 15 to 17 minutes of physical activity per day, such as 1 mile of walking, is beneficial and a lot better than doing nothing. 30 to 35 minutes of physical activity per day, 2 miles of walking is even better. 45 to 55 minutes physical activity, or 3 miles of walking, is better yet. And going beyond 55 minutes a day, or 3 miles of walking, provides only slightly better benefits than doing 45 to 55 minutes daily. So if you're pushing 90 or 120 minutes a day of physical activities, you're doing it for the love and joy of the sport, not necessarily for better health. What does that mean? If your goal is to become an athlete, you have to push yourself harder, right? If your goal is to live a healthy lifestyle, being able to move around, go around the park, going up a hill, things like that, you don't have to push as aggressive. A lot of people, when they start to exercise, they feel that I haven't exercised for years, and I'm out of shape, and they'll try to overdo it. They try to overwork themselves, and they go on into injury. They're sore for, it feels like, a month or so. That's too much. You're putting too much on yourself. You're working out at an athlete's level when you need to work out not as aggressive.